Nowadays, if you're brand new and don't have some type of presence or budget, it's tough.
And that's why people like me and Stanley are lucky, because we were able to build communities in a niche that wasn't saturated. If you want to start as a new streamer, it's gonna be cold. Hey, bro, you got it. And today we got why your favorite YouTubers are leaving for streaming. Interesting. It seems like I might have some opinions on this one. So I feel like I'm still very much more of a YouTuber than I am a streamer. All my stuff is on YouTube. Like, I really only stream to record and to like talk to y'all, but like I still do feel like I'm still a YouTuber at heart. However, if a lot of you have noticed, I've definitely pivoted my focuses more towards reacting and gaming than animating. So I'm very curious to see what this guy has to say. That being said, let's just get straight into it. You already know the vibes. 1 curse, 3 push-ups. Be sure to check out my other reaction channels, and let's just get this going.
Notice your favorite YouTubers have left for streaming, or you don't hear about them as much anymore. YouTube is dying. I don't mean the numbers or revenue is decreasing. I
was about to say, because YouTube is still Google at the end of the day. Like, I don't know about dying.
Say YouTube is dying, it's doing good. It's still pulling in billions of views. Creators are still making money.
Y'all do know I don't make a lot of money streaming, right? I still make, I would say 90% of my bread on YouTube. Like, I'm definitely not a full-time streamer for sure.
And advertisers are lining up to throw cash on that platform. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the very essence of YouTube. The soul of what made YouTube special in the first place. That's what's dying. The broadcast yourself slogan that once defined the platform. That doesn't exist anymore. Mind you, everything I'm about to say, I'm kind of victim to it. So, yeah. YouTube isn't about broadcasting.
Oh, you felt on the pipeline too, gang?
Yourself. It's about broadcasting whatever the algorithm decides is safe, profitable, and
Let me illustrate something for y'all real quick. Let's dumb the math down. For one animation, I make $10, right? Now, the animation gets pushed because it's an animation, but animation content is not massive on YouTube. So it doesn't go crazy. Now, for one reaction, I get $2. I drop 8 reactions a day. Now, 12 with Stanley. What's 12 times 2? 24. I'm getting $24 a day reacting. It gets to a point where, and mind you, the $10, mind you, animation takes 2 to 3 weeks to do. I'm getting $20 a month animating, which is not enough to sustain. And oh, don't get me started with this. Okay, let's stay focused. Let's say I make $20 a month animating. I'm spending $15 animating because teams and animations are so expensive. So look, and YouTube is not pushing animation. YouTube does not push it because you don't post enough for your channel to grow, and you don't post enough for your channel to get pushed out to people. You're telling me I could spend $5 a month to make $24 a day? Oh my God. Why would I animate? Now, for the love of the game, I still do want to make animations, but bro, it was killing me, bro. It was to the point where, like, I'll be for real with y'all, I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was literally, with 1 million subscribers, living paycheck to paycheck to keep up with cost of animation. It's ridiculous. Falling out of love? No, I love animation. I would say the only problem I have with my career right now is the fact that I can't script write. I love script writing. I love telling jokes. I love writing jokes. However, I need the bread to do so. So that's why I've been reacting. Like, eventually when I get to a point, and I think I'm gonna start it next month, because like by next month I'll have, like, I've been saving my money. I want to be able to make $24 a day reacting so I can take $12 and put it back into the animation and then do that. You know what I'm saying? But like, until then, I'm sorry, I'm yapping. It didn't always used to be like that though. In 2020, I was making $50 a month to animate. But that dang algorithm, bro. And it's like streaming has been cooking it, bro. It's been cooking it, bro. Bro, YouTube does not mess with effort anymore. They don't mess with effort anymore, bro. They don't. They don't like effort, bro. They just want you to spit and spit and spit. And that's why I feel like commentary channels be spitting too. Like, I watch a commentary video right now. I'll watch a commentary video nowadays. I don't even feel like they care about what they're talking about. They're just trying to spit out a video to get 8 minutes to please the YouTube algorithm. I feel like all creators are kind of just victim to the current algorithm. My fault.
Brand friendly.
5 minutes out of 37 seconds is crazy.
YouTube isn't what it used to be, and the biggest creators know it. That's why so many are leaving for streaming or just quitting altogether. I know I'm not the only one who's seen it. Twitch and other streaming platforms have become what YouTube was supposed to be from the jump, or what it wasn't from the jump, where audiences can connect without the barrier of high production.
Yes, bro, production, bro.
It kind of changed a little bit, but we'll get into that later. We gotta ask the question, who has the motion right now? YouTubers or streamers? Who's setting the trends? Who's pulling the numbers?
I will say there are more rich YouTubers than there are rich Twitch streamers, though. I feel like to make a lot of money on Twitch, you got to be like top 10%. But to make money on YouTube, you can just be a regular Joe. Like, I promise.
Who's at the center?
So like anyone who's still like trying to become a content creator, I would still suggest doing YouTube. I would still do YouTube.
Center of every
because I will say I'm only blessed to be able to stream and react because I built a beautiful community animating. So like that's still important. You're one of the rich streamers? Hell no. Bro, no, I promise you I'm not. I don't make a lot of money Twitch streaming.
Conversation online, because if you've been paying attention, you already know it's not YouTubers. In general, there's obviously still the group channels like Beta Squad or AMP, Sidemen, but in general, YouTube, the personality of it, that era, the vlog era, all that stuff, it's done. YouTube was everything, it still is. It replaced TV, it replaced movies, it replaced boredom. You come home from school, open the laptop, or grab your phone and tap in with your favorite creators. For example, some creators I watched on YouTube on a daily basis was, I know some of y'all can relate to me, because I can look at my channel analytics and see what y'all watch, so y'all might relate to what I'm saying. But I used to watch Illuminati, Pretty Boy Fredo,
Pretty Boy Fredo was a goat, but he's a tweaker, but he was.
These people on YouTube, DDG, Sneeko.
Goat. Sneeko was my favorite YouTuber at one point, but like, drugs and red pill.
Before he changed his whole persona, FouseyTube when he was at his peak, Roman Vitaly at his peak, Faye.
Oh my God, he is cooking.
Casey Neistat, Rice Gum. If you were into gaming, Agent 00, Duke Dennis, Cash Nasty, Chris Smooth, Gento, LSK, Flight. This was the old YouTube era. Vlogs, skits, story times, 2K videos, social experiments, diss tracks, and every one of those videos felt like an event. TV really couldn't touch it. Netflix couldn't compete with it because YouTube had what those other platforms didn't: personality and authenticity. But over time, that energy kind of disappeared. And if you've been around, you've seen it happen in real time. YouTube became a machine. The algorithm changed everything.
Yep. It's them dang algorithm changes, bro.
Creators weren't making content for their fans anymore. They were making it for their homepage. And then came the MrBeastification of YouTube. Let me say this clearly. MrBeast is a genius. He earned.
It went from, hey guys, and today to, hey guys, and today we're doing this with this edit and that edit and this thing and stimulation. Like, it went from normal to production, bro. This man did irreparable damage, bro. I swear.
And everything he has, he figured out the system, cracked the code, and became the blueprint. No hate to him at all. But the side effects of his success, he turned YouTube into like a factory. Everyone was trying to be the next MrBeast. Same thumbnails, same pacing, same titles, same challenge content. It would even fly.
Bro, it's to the point where as a reactor, even looking at my analytics and my views, reacting, it feels crazy because I'm putting in not a fraction, because all the time that I allocated to animation, I'm allocating to reactions now. That's why I can post like 8 to 12 reactions a day. But it's still nothing compared to drawing for 10 hours a day, animating, editing, subtitling, drawing the thumbnail, planning. It's nothing compared to that for almost 4 or 5 times the bread, bro. It's like, jeez, man.
Lock on to different niches of YouTube too. Every video was edited like a trailer for a Marvel movie. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of victim of that. I still am to this day. I kind of clickbaited y'all with the title or whatever the title is. I
didn't even read the title and thumbnail twin. It is totally fine.
Know what I used. And if you don't do that, good luck getting pushed on YouTube. That's literally the meta. You have to kind of do that. The old creators either adapted or disappeared or took.
Yeah, another thing you don't have access to when you're animating is this. The thumbnail faces, bro. I'm in the algorithm now, bro. You don't have access to that as an animator, bro.
Breaks because of it not being as fun as much anymore, or life catching up to them. Example, you don't see my favorite creators of old like
Look at them thumbnails, boy.
Illuminati uploading weekly anymore. You might have a stretch where he uploads a couple times in a year and then he just stops. Corey Kenshin. Well, actually, that man is not really.
He's the goat.
He always takes breaks, whatever. You don't see that era of vlogs and personality-driven content running the app because YouTube in general stopped rewarding people who just wanted to be themselves. Again, there's still channels doing that, but it's not the most popular content. And that's where streaming comes in.
And I would like to say I do bring a little bit of personality into my reactions. I always say I like to use someone like I'm Dante as a reference when I react, because if y'all don't know, I used to edit for him. So when I started my reactions, I watched a ton of, I just rewatched a ton of the videos that I made for him, and the yapping. Yeah, the yapping. I watched a little bit of Zias and Bilu. That's why I be freestyling mid-video. Like, I still do try to, like, at least bring something, but yeah.
Streaming brought back what you...
To be like Dante, you need to pause 50 times. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I do that.
YouTube lost realness, community, and culture. Let's look at Kai Cenat. Before he became the #1 streamer in the world, he was a YouTuber. He was a vlogger. He did pranks, funny content. He was doing the Jadeon type stuff before the switch. But he saw what
I remember this.
Aiden Ross was doing, bringing rappers on stream, doing wild IRL content, and he knew he had to tap into that. So Kai switched, and he didn't just hop on Twitch for a short time. He took over. He made streaming the platform. He made content that felt like events. He brought culture to Twitch in a way that was never done before. And then Speed did the same thing, except on YouTube, but took it international. Think about it for a second. Playboy Cardi called Kai to promote his album. Not Genius, not Rolling Stone, not Bill.
It's the new meta, bro, and like it's literally rolling over into so many niches, bro. Even rap, it's like rappers be streaming, bro. T Grizzly, T Pain, like all them, like they be streaming, bro.
Billboard, Kai. YouTube is passive. You drop a video, people watch it, leave a comment, and they're gone.
Me and Stanley were talking about this. It literally cooked every single niche. Like,
streaming is active. You go live, people are there. They're in chat. They're a part of the moment. It's stronger, and they're more likely to be parasocial. And your stuff is more likely to
you know, Kochi streams. Yeah, I be peeping those too.
Be clipped, which helps a ton with content. Another reason why I think some of these YouTubers are leaving, they see the numbers, but they don't feel the connection. They miss the connection. They miss the fun. Even brands and labels know. FaZe Clan saw it. They went from being a Call of Duty squad to a YouTube empire to now being a Twitch first organization. They dropped most of the YouTube creators and picked up people like Blackboy Max, who's doing a 365-day stream challenge, and guys like Silky, Jason, Lacey, Stable Ronaldo, all doing live content. And you see,
I will say, I do kind of like being YouTube, like being a YouTuber though. Like if I could be more of like a Queso-esque than Kai Cenat-esque, I'm totally cool with that. Not saying there's anything wrong with being either, but I definitely do prefer, like, I don't think you'll catch me doing OD IRL stuff, but like gaming, reacting, talking to y'all, and still making animations. For me, it's not that I'm out of love with animation. It's just I literally can't continue to drain my savings to make animations. I can't do it. I just can't do it. But like, I like being a YouTuber, and I'm here, bro. I definitely consider myself more of a YouTuber than a streamer, and I do think it's gonna stay that way.
See it now. Every up-and-coming creator is trying to stream. Even the old heads who built their careers on uploads, they're pivoting too. Funny Mike, DDG, they're realizing you can't drop a video every 2 weeks and expect to stay relevant.
Hell no. Now imagine if you an animator dropping a 10-minute video a month. You're cooked. You're cooked.
DG, who's been doing YouTube for 10 years plus, only recently started streaming for real, and he's pulling in good numbers, and was listed as the top 10 best hip-hop streamer by Complex. He recently took inspo from Kai Cenat's Mafia-thon, where Kai streams for a month straight, and DDG took that production part of that and implemented it into his own 7-week streaming event. It's like a full circle moment. Kai inspired DDG, and DDG inspired Kai Cenat to start making content.
I used to watch a lot of DDG. DDG was in college.
Yeah, that nigga was vlogging.
He blew up. I don't give a what nobody says, bro.
Yeah, that's my guy.
He had this in a chokehold.
Yo got hang time now. You know what I'm saying? It's something calm. It's something calm. It's something calm. You know what I'm saying?
He had me and my older brother watching his videos in 2016, 2017.
Your videos help me animate. I promise y'all the animations are coming back though. Like don't trip. Don't trip. We just gotta make some bread, bro.
Looking at it like this, I was in college studying all his videos. I said, yo, bro, what the f is this do to get up out of this shit.
Zeus and Bilu are OGs in the hip-hop YouTube content space. They are known for hilarious reaction videos. But last year, they branched out to Twitch, and a large portion of their audiences followed them there, which honestly should have happened a long time ago. Sean C gained most of his following on YouTube, and he recently pivoted to Twitch. If you don't know who he is, on YouTube, he reacts to music, albums when they dropped. He's perfect for that. But he switched. Watch this clip with what he said.
The issue is I don't want to post on there. I just don't want to. I don't feel like it.
See, I don't necessarily agree with this. Like the concept of like, dang, I don't mess with YouTube. Like that's not me. For me, it's more, bro, I literally can't sustain only being a YouTuber or specifically an animator. Like when I talk about YouTube, I mean more the high effort side of YouTube. Like the animations, the heavily edited gaming videos. Like I'm talking about that side. For me, it's more, I need to mainly be a reactor and then do the gaming and animation on the side. But the reaction, I need that to bring in the bread to funnel into the other things. So I'm more talking about the frustration because like, dang, why can't I just be an animator? Why can't I just be a gamer? But like, it's not gonna happen. Yoyo wanted to be Jaden and Alvin's out. No, I do not. I will never get the exposure that they got, bro. Like I'm not child friendly enough. And quite frankly, I wouldn't want to make videos like theirs.
I don't know what the issue with me and the main channel is right now and why I feel such a massive disconnect from it. But
you just don't get rewarded for effort on YouTube no more, bro.
Just for whatever reason, I just don't enjoy posting over there. But I feel like I've always wanted
and I will say streaming is more enjoyable. Like when I'm during those days where I have to record reacts without the chat, it's not as fun. It's not as fun. I'll say that. It's definitely not as fun. Y'all got to think about it. We got inside bits now. We got the camera. We got the nose jokes. We got me and Stanley able to make content with each other without having to animate each other and write lines and scripts for each other. It's like I can tap in with y'all way better than I could if I was simply writing scripts, recording them, and animating them. You know what I'm saying? Like responding to comments can only get so far. It's to the point where I don't even feel the need to respond to comments anymore because I can just respond to chat. If I was just responding to comments, I wouldn't even know Mango was Mexican. Like, what? I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
a place to put all of my shit, just in general. I've always wanted a place to put everything and not have to split it up across anything, bro.
But I do got a prediction of where streaming is headed in the next couple of years. Like, it's not just gonna be one scene anymore. You're gonna have the corporate side, people who are already in the industry, already got connections already, have motion somewhere else, and they're gonna be the ones who blow up the easiest. Like, I'm talking actors, media companies, billboard labels, even celebrities. They're gonna start using streaming as another platform. It's gonna look more and more like TV. High budget sets. Think of Kaisedat Mafiantan 2 times 10. You're not just competing with other streamers anymore. You're competing with people who got teams and money behind them. And that's the thing. The money part is real. I was watching a DDG stream and he said it straight up.
You got to make money.
Bro, you have to, bro. You have to.
Got to spend your money in order to make money when it comes to streaming. I never experienced this with YouTube because I just pop out with my camera, nigga. I buy one camera, SD card, a laptop.
Oh, wait, no, I disagree. Because, like I was talking to Stanley about this yesterday. When you put in, let's dumb it down. You can put in $50 into Twitch and make $200. If you put in $50 into animation, you're making 55, 60. And you're also putting in hours and hours and days and weeks of work for a video that's gonna take a month to make. It's like, by the time you make your $60 from the $50 investment, you're already drained, dude.
I'm good to go. I don't need to spend nothing else, nigga. I buy food, whatever, I vlog, post my vlogs, that's it. This shit right here, nigga, this is a spending game. The more you spend, the more lit you get. And I'm in the six-figure range for this following week. Profit wise, I don't know. I might break even. I might make a little money. I might lose some money, but it's not about that.
At least you're not a Mappa employee. Actually, you know what? I live a great life. Also, don't take any of this as me complaining. Don't take any of this as me complaining. I'm a very blessed individual. Like, life is great. Life is great. I'm more talking about creative frustration. Even if I stopped streaming right now, I would still be perfectly happy as an animator. Like, don't get it twisted.
It's about elevating. It's about bringing in, you know, it's about bringing in a new audience and letting people know I can do the shit.
And he's not wrong. You can't just pop out with the regular GTA stream and no face cam and expect somebody else to care. Unless you're like your age, who had that one-of-one personality and started way before everyone else hopped on. But nowadays, if you're brand new and don't have some type of presence or budget, it's tough. The entry level for streamers is getting higher.
And that's why people like me and Stanley are lucky, because we were able to build communities in a niche that wasn't saturated. Because yeah, if you want to start as a new streamer, it's gonna be cold. Hey bro, you got it. Your best bet, building a fan base in another niche. Like, for example, the animation niche is actually, I'll give it its props. The animation niche is a great niche to be in because there's a skill cap. If you can't animate, you can't be in the animation niche. You have to be an animator. So because of that, it's not saturated. So anyone who, animations get views because there's people who watch animation. So if you make an animation, you're gonna get views. You're gonna get views, like pretty easily actually. And then you take that and then go into another niche.
We talked about the MrBeastification of YouTube, but I think Twitch is gonna go through a Kaizenatification. Big streams, big names, big moments. And again,
That's why people be doing weird stuff for views. Exactly. Because they don't have the skill to blow up in another niche. Because another way you can do it is, yeah, do some wild stuff and you're going to get views. But like, that's not sustainable. That's not sustainable. That's why I feel like us, like, we're tight. Because we've been building this for years. We've been doing this since 2017, bro.
I'm not complaining, I like it, but let's just call it what it is. This ain't the old streaming era anymore. Back then, gaming was the core of streaming. That was the whole thing. If you said streamer back then, people thought of Fortnite, 2K, Call of Duty, Minecraft. Now, gaming is just the background. Okay, I'm watching this.
Plus you're relevant. Bro, yeah, the problem is it's time consuming. Plus you're trying to animate relevant stuff. Yeah, with reactions, I can talk. The Ashton Hall stuff. If I wanted to make an animation about Ashton Hall, I'd probably, Ashton Hall what? Like the Ashton Hall stuff happened like a week ago. I'd probably be lining and coloring right now, which would take like another 4 or 5 days. And then I'd have to animate it, edit it, put music and stuff like that. Like my Ashton Hall video would have dropped probably a week from now. You wanna know something funny? Y'all wanna know something funny? Shoot, this is actually some, this is low key. This is low key. Do y'all remember when Jace did that Song Wars with Tuzi? It was on Plackboy Max's stream. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all know I made an animation about it? Bro, but by the time I finished it, it was too late. It was too late. It was too late. I didn't want to post it. Bro. Tuzi plays his card and then... Yeah, I made an animation about it. Caused Tuzi to take round 2 as well. I was gonna do like this whole Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
My niggas that caught some murders and a mustard saying cheese. Wallahi, I don't eat pork, but on God, I want some.
Bro, I wanted to make that. Bro, if I posted this right now, maybe, especially on my channel right now, since it's not a story, 70K views, that would have got me about maybe that. Here, I'll be for real. 70K views probably would have got me about like $400. Bro, I spent $1,000 on this video. I spent $1,000 on this. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, bro. I can just react. Like, good God, bro. Like, yeah, animating current events, hard, difficult, bro.
Back as I'm editing, I don't know why I said it's the background right now. Gaming is still a huge presence of Twitch and streaming. I'm saying IRL and gaming is kind of like intertwined now. Also, small plug, but if you want to help with my channel,
you can still get a return from it. I promise you that video, shoot, I can let y'all know in a secret. I probably went negative in more than half of the videos, the animation videos I've dropped this year. Yeah, I've been losing money. Like, the reason I'm still afloat is because I've been reacting. Like when y'all are like, Yoyo's rich, like I'll laugh at it because I am a content creator. Like I do live, my bills are paid. I'm not rich. I'm telling y'all right now, bro, I'm not rich, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not rich, bro. I promise y'all I'm not rich, bro. I'm not.
Channel and be part of my community, check the link in the description. All right, back into the video. Streaming is getting more polished, more structured, and more expensive. It's slowly shifting away from that anybody can make it energy to you have to buy to make it, or know somebody that knows somebody that's already popular to make it. But I'm getting too ahead of myself. Let me get back to the main point. YouTubers, especially the ones who built this space, know it. That's why a lot are leaving fully for Twitch. They don't want to get left behind. So yeah, when I say YouTube is dying, I don't mean in numbers, I mean
You mean the authenticity?
the culture that built it is fading.
Yeah. I will say though, at the end of the day, I do like YouTube as a platform more than Twitch. I like being able to talk to you guys on Twitch, but I do like being able to post and edit on YouTube. Like, I like gaming on stream, but I love editing the videos and posting them on the gaming channel. Like, stuff like that is fun. Like, it's fun. But W video, man. I yapped. Yeah, I yapped. Hey, man, that's going to be the video. Hope you guys liked it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. That's going to be it from me. Peace.